Okay. Copy this. Paste that. Registration page test. So registration page test. Okay. Private log manager. So registration page test. So in the before class, so we'll set up. No, I think to set the data, you can use. There is a one faker class concept is there. So that faker class concept you can use, and you can set your own data how you want. So that's a one concept you can use instead of using, so maybe that faker class concept you can use and you can set that. But what are the elements we need for this? So what are the objects we need? So we need a home page. So we need a registration page, and also my account page we need, and other elements which are not required you can remove. Logout page also we need. So login we don't need. Okay. So login you don't need because you are not going to the login page. So this is the one. And another thing is, main concept is we need to set the data. So basically you need to register, right? You need to register an account. So for registering an account, you just need data mainly. So data is your first name, last name, your email, phone numbers, country, which country you want to select from the drop down, and which state you want to select that. So these are the data mainly you need to set up. So how to set up that data? So that we'll see one by one. Then, so that I'll take up, and so before test I cannot do that because maybe setup method you can do all your data setup. So you can try it out that also. There is a faker class object that you can define. What are all the elements you want? You can just define here first. So I want, so what are all the elements we need in the registration page? So what are the elements we need?
First name, last name, email address.
Right, those things. So let's go and define them. String, F name, L name. So next, what is it? All strings I'm declaring in single line. Okay,
Email.
so not required. So you need a, if you want email also you can generate. Email.
Telephone address.
Telephone. So, and then you want fax. If you want fax, sorry, you should not use semicolon, comma only, because if you are adding multiple variables, you just add that one only. So company name, comma. So what other one? Address one,
Address.
right?
Address
ADR
1, address
1,
2.
ADR 2.
City.
So city.
State.
Postcode and postcode, right? Postal code. Postal code. State. Country. Right? So these are the variable data you need. So this data, how you will get it? So random data we can generate it. So how can we generate the random data? So how can we generate a random data? So to generate the random data, so we can use a faker class. There is a faker class object. That faker class you can use to generate the random data. So let's go and see how can we generate a random data with a faker class. So I'll take before test. Okay, so before test annotation public void test data setup. But you don't need a test tag level, but I'm setting up. Okay, so because we already took before class here, right? So this you cannot take in the before test, because the driver initialization is happening in the test base itself, before class. There at least you need to change there, or you change here. Okay, you should not go above tag, that is the annotation before test. You should not do that. Okay, so why it's not showing before test? Yeah, so r.test ng annotations. So now you can, so you create object for faker class. So did we add a faker? If you want to use a faker class, you need to add that to pom.xml. So did we add that faker? We didn't add. So we need to add that first. So go and search in the MVN repository. Go to mvnrepository.com. So MVN repository, why it is taking too much time? So any question? Okay, Vandana has shared already. Maybe you can use this directly. You can place it. Okay. If you are struggling, just take from that. Okay, add that under dependencies. Okay. So there is a dependencies tag. Anywhere you add. Okay. So just I'm adding before end dependency. I'm putting there. Just place it. So what is this? This one. com.github dump Java faker. Java faker is the artifact ID version. So any version is fine. That's okay. Okay. Now go here and create object for faker class first. So log.info. So I'm just creating object for faker class. Creating object for faker class. So the faker class string f name equal to, oh, sorry, you can just directly call f name, right? You can first create object faker fk obj equal to fk obj equal to new faker. And basically you can specify the local. So which local, which country related so data you want. So I am setting up the local here, new local. So new local, and you have to specify English. Okay, en-us. So you can specify like this. So then all US related data it will give you. So see, you have to import from this from java.util also you can take. Yeah. So then first what you want, first name, right? So let's get first name. So the variable I am calling, you declared a global variable, the global variable name I am calling, I'm not declaring again variable, okay? So fk obj dot, right? fk obj dot. So you can see address dot first name, you'll get that. Same L name. So fk obj dot address dot last name. So like that you can get. So if your email address also you can get if you want email. You want email also you can get this email. It will be like this. fk obj dot. So your internet dot. You have to use internet dot email. So email address is there. Okay, you can use that email address. That's another option you have. Then telephone, right? Telephone variable equal to. So telephone number will be in the. So basically
Phone number.
phone number. fkobj dot phone number. So it's a phone number dot. You have different options. You can cell phone or whatever you want. You can take it. Next, what elements we have? Fax. So same. fkobj dot. So phone number dot phone number dot. So you can take a otherwise phone number or
Phone number.
anything fax we have. You can take phone number. Just number we want, we will get it. Then, so what other we want? Company name, right? So company name equal to fkobj dot. So the company name you can get, there is a company dot name. Okay, so name. And you can, so next what is the address one,
Address.
right? Address one equal to fkobj dot. So address dot. So what you want, the building number, that's address means. So building number, you can get it. So then same you can do address to equal to, you can just copy paste this one. So what else you want, you can just continue. Street or so latitude or city, whatever you want, you can just latitude, longitude you can get. So like this you can so get anything, just city, for example, I want city. So address dot city. Yeah, see city, you can get it. So next zip code we want. Postcode equal to this one dot, right? You can get a zip code. Okay. Dot zip code. So you can get that. And then, so you can get state and right, state, country. So I have created a country. Maybe we are getting it differently. Last time also, right? We are not getting proper one. So I'm just hard coding country as of now. Okay, let's hard code this. United States. Last time also we got a different country name. We are not getting proper. Yeah. So that, and then state. So you can get a state now. FK object dot address dot state method. So you can, so maybe state, you can print it out also if you want. So this is the data we set, and before class we set. In the before method, so what we can do is, so every time you want to navigate to, because I'm going to do, one is a data driven, you can do. Another one is how many sets of data you want, you can set it out. Otherwise, a simple one time registration is enough, means you can do that. If you want to do both, it's up to you. Okay. So let's go and do the before method. I'm just going to navigate to the, so registration page from home page. Navigate to registration page. Okay, navigate to registration page and simply, so you can do that. HOME, all right, our home page dot. So what we have, go to, right? We have given go to registration page.
We have to remove that go to login page from before class.
Yeah, I'll remove it. Okay, here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you're navigating to registration page. Then verify the page title. Okay, so you can wait. So this registration reg page, I think you have to give reg page. So wait for that and then verify the page title. Log.info. You can just, so verify the registration page title. Registration page title. So you accept dot accept equals, and use accept equals. So reg pc dot get title. And second one, constants class we have already defined. Constants dot, so registration page title. So that is the one. And so that's before method. And test method, you can generate the test method, registration test, right? So let's just create registration test, register an account. Otherwise you can just put register an account. Okay, so that's a priority one. So here you want to verify page titles, all anyhow we are doing here. No need of other things, but any other test cases if you want to add, you can do that, right? You can do page URL test. Did we add page URL in the constant registration fraction URL? Something like that. Registration page title, only title only. That's fine. So we already verified page title. Registration sheet name. So are we getting from Excel sheet? So that's the maybe Excel sheet we are reading the data. So you can get the data from Excel sheet also. So that's another registration data you can get. Yeah, I want to show this also, right? How to read the data from Excel sheet. That I want to show that. You can supply that data from Excel sheet also. Otherwise, you can supply from, so how to do that? We'll see that, okay, one by one. So I'll do one thing, okay? So we'll do one is from faker class, we'll read it to this test method, okay? This one. So for this test method, I'll do. Other, I'll do a data provider, read the data from Excel sheet and supply to your test method. So we'll do other one. So both I'll show you, right? One is faker data, how to use, from Excel sheet, how to read. So you have to set the data in the Excel sheet also. You have to set the data in the Excel sheet also. We'll do that also. Maybe today we can finish that total. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Register an account. Register account to test. Right? Register account to test. So that's a registration thing we can do. Maybe this, for this, I can use a faker data class. Okay. Register an account with a faker data. Are we good now? Are you clear? Are you clear or any doubts here? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir.
Good, Ramesh.
Yeah.
Good, Ramesh.
So register an account with faker class data. So now call all the methods one by one. So what are the methods we have? So what are the methods we have? So go to registration page. Don't hesitate, go there and you'll get the all the pages, right? What methods we have written. I think we have written a bunch of test cases. Personal details wise, section wise, we have created the methods, right?
Yes, sir.
So set personal details. So this method you can call direct, and then this method, you can call it. So that it will be easy for us, right? So let's go and call that. So reg is a dot set personal yeah. Good. See that we are getting a first name, last name, email, telephone, fax. Right? Automatically we are setting up add throws declaration. Next. And then so we have, what is the next? Address details, right?
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, guys, let me switch on my lights. Okay. So I need to call reg pz dot, what is the other one? Address details, huh?
Set address.
Uh,
Third one, sir.
That one, yeah. Set address details. So we already have, right? Set company name, address 1, address 2. So all this we have already. So you can, yeah, everything country and everything we have declared globally and we are calling here. Good. See how much space we saved. So page class one time you can generate and you can reuse how many times you want the methods. So your test case will become very simplified and simpler. No need of again set first name, set last name. You don't need to write very big. So automatically you can understand here. Next, what is that? Reg. Easy. What is the next section?
Set password.
Set password.
Password details.
Password details. But password, we need to. So how we are generating this password? We are going to give that, right? Password also. You can give that password. What password you want, right? So what password you want, you can give. Otherwise, you can hard code. So we didn't generate on the top, right? Random password. If you want, you can get random string also, but we'll hard code that. So I'll read from. Otherwise, I'm setting right. So I need to set it. This last classes how we set Vandana? We hard coded or we?
Yeah, we hard coded.
We hard coded.
Yeah.
We can hard code. So we can hard code the value. Password. Okay, where is that password? Oh, okay. So I'm generating here. I'm generating here password. So with this WebDriver factory. Even telephone also, but we're fine. So at least few of them we can use.
Yes, sir. Only for blank we have given hard coded like space.
Oh, okay. So I'll generate here the password, okay? That I'll give it here. Both you have to give same. See, WebDriver factory dot random alphanumeric. So we are giving alphanumeric. Sorry. We have to give alphanumeric value. So that I'm setting here with the. So you remember the WebDriver factory we generated the. So random utils class. We have used some methods and generated this. So that one we are going to use it here. So let's go and use that. That is the one. Now next, what is the next section?
I think subscribe button. Check yes or no.
Subscribe, right? Subscribe. So you have to take care of subscribe. So which one you want to choose? So subscribe is yes or no. So which one you want to choose? That you have to select it. So let's go and select that subscribe option. So there is a no. So I think we have a method for that, right? Reg pz dot select subscribe, I think. Yeah, select subscribe menu. So we didn't do that.
No, second one.
That's coming from, see, the page is different. Okay, page is different. This is the registration page. That one is different. That is coming from WebDriver utils. We want registration page. So what we need to give? So you want to give yes or no? So I'm just giving, selecting subscribe option yes. So I'll just give yes option. So maybe you can give here, so logger. So log.info, a message, selecting the subscribe option. Yes. Okay, so next. So you need to check the log.info. You have to check the next last option, right? What is the last option? Privacy
Policy link.
checkbox.
Policy links.
Check the privacy policy. Checkbox. Call that method. So regpz dot check check agree checkbox. I think the page name is there. You can see that page name is there. Based on that, you can move ahead. Log.info, then click on the continue button. Registration page. Okay. So after continue click, so what will happen? So let's wait because you are moving to next page, right? So wait for some more time. So regpz dot wait for page load. I can give 2000 milliseconds. So you have to verify next page. So we have registered already account, right? So let me add these some more comments here on the top. Setting the personal details. So everything, just writing so that you can remember easily. Setting password.
We have to wait for my account page.
Why my account it won't go, right? First my account it won't go directly. So there is a one more, your account is created successfully, that message you will get. That you have to wait. Still you have other steps, one more step.
Okay, okay.
Select the, so that enter personal details. Personal details. Next here, entering address details. So setting the password. Password. Okay, so we're good now. So after click on continue, you will get a success message, right? So verify that success message. You remember your account has been created successfully, message you will get. So I have shown you and we have taken that messages also. That you have to take. So verify account creation success message and header text. So now you have to use some assertions. Assert dot assert equals. So assert equals. So we have a so already this no we got already. So get account create header. That's account create header, and so you stored already in the constants, right? The constants class dot account created, right? Your account created header. That's it. Same message also, you do the same thing. At the end, you have to call this one get account created success message, right? That's how you can see that methods. Okay. See, you when you put a control space bar, you will get the option. You will get the option. See, success message. Select that method. Then here, so you have to choose what is that. Maybe last part I'll remove. Sorry, control space bar. Created success message below. See that. So faster you want to do, just a control space bar dot. So that class dot that are the object reference dot. So you put all the methods, it will list out for you. So easy way, I'm just showing how to quickly select. Instead of you remember them, just in the context menu, it will show for you. So choose from there. Log.info. And so once you verify that messages, so there is an option to click on continue to move to my account base. So click on now account created continue button. So easy. So click account. Oh, something wrong. So you have to choose. Did we write that continue button?
Yeah, we should have
Go
written.
and check.
Click.
The element, the test cases, no. Click account created. I think we didn't take that. This is the breadcrumb. Okay, here it is. But method we didn't develop. Huh?
Is there?
It's
Click
there.
on
Okay.
account created.
Okay. So this method you need to call there. Yeah, if you get a doubt and you're not getting what method name you have given, just go and check there on that base class. And then you can wait for the my account page. So log.info. So wait for the my account page. So my account is dot for page load. That's it. So maybe you can put all this in the try catch block. Okay, so just surround with a try catch block. Surround with a try catch block. And maybe you can tell account creation is failed, something like that. If that is didn't go fine, you have to tell that, right? So log.info, account creation failed. Account creation failed. You can tell us. That's it. So next test cases, I'll remove all this. So if after class I'll use, because I want to log out, I'll keep this as this. And this test case, I'm going to do data-driven testing. Okay, so register an account with the data Excel sheet. So register an account with Excel data. Okay, I'll just give Excel data. Register an account with Excel data. So that's, and you can give register an account Excel. So data. So remaining, the functioning is everything same, okay? All the code is same, but only data you will read from data provider. So you can generate data provider. So public two-dimensional array Excel data. So data provider, you can just so you know how to, but we should have a data, right? First, the file path you have to give. So let me pull the that file, okay? So already from the previous class, so let me pull that and I'll just show you that data. So this is the data. So we already there it is not showing. Let's go there. Let's go to the location. I'll just copy paste. I'll show you the data file, how to prepare this. Is it open? Yeah. So this is a data-driven testing we did. You can put a login, product, all the products. So everything you can read from the Excel sheet, right? You can read. So I have given, so maybe I'll change. Can put Manju. What is the last name, Manju?
It's Jayaprakash Ramesh. JAYAPRAKASH. KASH.
So just a number, you can just give the number also.
623
Mm-hmm.
444 5593. One more
Okay.
4. 3 4s.
Oh, 3 4s only? Okay.
Yeah.
First I typed correctly then.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give any random email, okay? So not necessary. Okay. You have to make sure this format you follow this. If format is not following, just format painter. You can just paste it here. This also must be, why it's not following. And here. This one. Okay, got it now. So same format we are asking, but somehow it didn't take it. Okay, fine, that's fine. So now here, I'll just give random, so the password, just give, so well, like this, you can, I'll change, Ashwini, so, or I'll give one more. It will do a data-driven testing. So who else is there in the class? So let's give Bhavna. Bhavna last name?
Uppara Ramesh, UPPARA.
UPPA. Okay. So telephone number?
206
Yeah.
551 9189.
Okay. So like this, you can give any data. Okay. So whatever the no you want. I'm just giving random. So either no or so capital letter is fine, lowercase is fine. So this is the data we set it. I'm going to save this as a in our framework. I'll do that. Where is our framework? This one is our framework, John. Now, right? February, right? Ours. So let me go to the location. Workspace location. We'll go. C drive, Eclipse workspace. So open cart, HybridFramework, March. This one, right? This is our framework. Go to SRC, test, resources, data. Here you need to place it. Okay, just placed it. So this data we are placing there, and you can read from there. So basically, it will create a 4 users, right? 4 users it will create. Maybe email, all those things. If you want, you can provide email also. As you know, you want hard-coded email. If you want to give, you can give that. It's up to you how you want to give. I have given limited fields here, so you can give your own data. So however you want. So this is the data, and the sheet name is a register sheet. Sheet name is register sheet. So this path you need to set in the constants. Let's go and set in the constants. So we have here data. So how do you know, sir, this data is? Just expand this. Otherwise, refresh first. Refresh. And you can just SRC test resources. See, this is the data. So this data path, you need to copy and paste in the constant class. So we have a data file, right? Where is the data file? So did we give
Test data file.
Test data file path. Line number 26.
Where is that?
26.
Okay,
26.
here, test data file path. So this is the user directory. I'm not hard coding. So I can give this only file name, you change it. That's it. I think this one only, we didn't change this, right? So this is the advantage. You see that I didn't change my project name. So I don't need to change. I don't need to give my project path, the project name, this project name. So because this user underscore directory will take care. Then the path is common here. SRC, test, resources, then data below you have a file. See the complete path. This path, this project path plus SRC, test, resources, data, then file name. Is it following correct path? That's the how you can set, and this is the constant. It won't change, right? So always you can use this there. So let's go and do that. Directly call that. So I already told how to read the data, right? So Excel sheet, Excel utils, right? That is Excel utils. So new, right? So you have to create object. That's a non-static method. So new Excel utils,
Excel else.
Excel, okay, L is missing. So import this from com.qr.opencard.utils dot. So what is the method name? Get
Test data.
test data. And what you need to give? File path to sheet name, both you have to give. So the file path is in the constants class dot test data file path. And what is the sheet name?
Register.
Register. So just give register. So now you are giving a login data, go and give in the login page, login screen. So here in the login means you give login data, username, password, right? Generally we'll give. So you can set here. Product data, you can give what products you want. So that also you can, so maybe you can try it out, all this, reading from Excel sheet and practice that. Okay. So that's the one thing we can read from Excel sheet, and this will return a two-dimensional object array, right? The return type of that method is two-dimensional
Data.
object array.
So for the
So-
register also we gave the name and constants. You can use that.
Which one?
The sheet name, I think we gave in constants.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give that also. Yeah, no need to hard code. Okay, constants screen we have constants class.
Dot register something. Register
Register
sheet
sheet name. Yeah, see that. So even if you, so you can hard code, instead of hard coding, you can give that return data. Now you supply this data to your test method here. So how to do that? You know, right? That how to do that. So data provider,
equal to Excel data.
Excel data. That's it. You have to keep in double quotes, okay? Make sure you keep in double. Separation is with comma. Because priority keyword is a separate, right? Description is a separate. Data provider is another keyword, test keyword. So the description, data provider, priority. These are the different keywords in test stage. So now you call all your data, register data, how you want. But you have to give what data you are reading. Okay, so what data you are reading from your so Excel sheet. So that you have to give as an arguments here. String. So what are the data we have given?
First name, last name.
First name, string, L name,
Telephone.
string, telephone,
String password.
string, password,
String subscribe.
string, subscribe. So these are the things we are giving, and those parameters you have to, because whatever the data you are getting from Excel, the same number of parameters you should declare here also. In the Excel sheet, how many columns are there? The column count should match with your parameters in the test case, in the test method. Make sure the Excel sheet column names, you should match here with your parameters. But a name, you can give any name, okay, don't worry. But the count, right? So that should match here. So is it clear for everyone on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can, maybe you have already here, you can just call this. So these details, some of the details, whatever you are, just call this as it is. I think I can call this as it is. If you want to make some separation, this is C. Even we declared, I can put this N capital, okay? So to make it something different, okay. So because global variables also we have same, that's I'm separating with the global variables. Subscribe. So these variables I'll use here. See, otherwise, if I don't use, what is happening? See that it's a changing to global variables. That means the faker data it will read. You won't get from the Excel sheet. L name and telephone, email. Maybe I'm getting email from there, right? So you can get a random email so that global variables we declared that you can get it. Otherwise, you can before this you can just call that method, okay? String email val equal to. So we have a one method. We need to WebDriver factory we have. So WebDriver factory. So WebDriver factory we developed a method. So you remember, so that method will
Generate
so
email.
generate.
I think so. Generate email.
So we didn't create that. We have to random. So random string we have to generate. I'll generate it. Random string I'll generate. And plus I have to use our Gmail format I'm going to give, right? @gmail.com. I'm generating. So then I'll give this email val here. Then telephone, P capital. So that it will read from this variable, what variable you have given, then that will read. So fax we can take from top, okay? Not an issue. Because we didn't give fax, right? So you can read from, so fax value, you want you can read from there. So that's okay, not an issue. And password, we are giving password from there, right? We are giving already.
Yeah, we are getting.
So this password, I'll just give this password. So address details, I'm using, previous ones only. Oh, here we are using, I'm removing this. I'll use the password what we have given in the Excel sheet. So that it make sure so right value you are giving when you're developing similar kind of tests. Subscribe option, you have to tell subscribe option.
Oh,
So
we have
what
given in the emails. Sorry, Excel.
Excel we have given, right? So you have to give this subscribe. So how to pass parameter? So just see here. Just parameter name. Okay? Parameter name, that's it. You don't need to change anything. Yeah, we're good, right? Almost we're so done. So let's go and do the test case run.
Log out, nothing, no change.
Log out, no change, right? So it's a common. So we don't need to change anything here. So my account page, you will go and you click on log out, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's
So
the
this is
same.
the after. So you can put every method after we want. Maybe I can put so every method after I'll log out. Okay, so I don't want. I'll change it to after method. I'll verify the my account page title also. Did we verify anywhere my account page title? Yeah, we didn't do that. Yeah, let's do this here because that's very important. So after test case, immediately the registration of over. So what you need to do, you have to verify, right? Your page, my account page title. So set equals. So you give my account page dot get title method. And then so
Constants.
constants class dot account page my account, I think we are giving my account page title. That's it. Then click on logout and then so wait for page load, logout page, verifying and logout, and it's going to home page, home page title. Click on continue button. After that, we are click on continue, it will go to
Home page.
home page. Again, before method we set to that. Okay, again go to registration. Yeah, perfect. So this is perfect. So let's run this registration phase test. So go to testing.xml, can include. We'll run only this one because it takes a lot of time, right?
Yes.
We're already late for you guys. Com dot open cart dot test case dot. Okay. So I'll just comment out. Okay. That's how you can comment out easily. Now run this test ng suite. Okay, so yeah, see that is all faker class. It is setting that data. State. Okay, so this is failed. It is not selecting. So, okay. Some problem here. Let's get the problem. So we need to get the problem to resolve this. So what is the problem? We need to see that first. So did we give wait time in the country selection after? Let's go and
Last
see
time also
that.
we gave same.
Select the country. Country we selected, it failed. Okay, all are failed. The reason we want. Expected waiting for an alert to be present. So did we, where is the alert? Is not there, right?
Yeah, we did not include alert here.
Here it is failing. Number you can see here. Wait for alert present. So there is no alert. So such case, what you can do, you can include which one? Try catch blocks. Okay. Then it will continue our test case. This is the no, it is stopping here now, right? That how you can timeout exception. So you can put timeout exception. Otherwise, keep it, not a problem. So log.info handling, you can make a message handling alert message timeout failed. This one I can add. So what you are getting? We don't want this much. Okay, I'll handle only this one. Just no meaningful message we are just printing here. That's it. Now let's run this again. See, different name now. You observe that. That's a faker will generate every time new value. Automatically scrolling. So we didn't give scroller, right? But it will scroll automatically. State. Still not going. Failed, waiting for alert to be present. We are not getting alert. That should not stop, right? Select a state. Should select the state. Okay, so let me comment out these two lines, okay? So let's wait for that one. So right is dot wait. So wait for is low. 1 second.
So try catch
this-
is still needed, or
Sorry,
try catch is still needed?
better, right? So now, so this not required. If this is not there, not required. But if you are so adding that code, you need a try catch. Otherwise, you don't need now. Let me close this. Now it is selected, right?
Yes.
There is no alert. Maybe that time we might got alert, but so we don't have alert now.
Okay.
So I don't know that time how we got, but there is no alert. So if there is no alert, we should not add.
Hmm.
So that was causing the problem. Now see, you are reading from Excel data. This is the Excel data it's reading. So yes, we have selected and it's continued. So your account has been created. Congratulations and continue button. See, it's automatically manually. If you want to, it takes a lot of time, right? So that's the advantage with this automation. So, but the flow we should know properly, and same thing, see, same test repeating with a different sets data now. Different set of data we are using. That's why this is called data-driven testing. So our data-driven framework also we call this, because we are implementing the sets of data in the Excel sheet. We are reading, and you can read multiple sheets also in the same Excel file. Okay, any questions? So before closing, tomorrow last, no, we'll finish that. Okay, so we'll finish the first, so that last test case, right? Result space, no, product details page, right? That is the pending. We will finish that tomorrow. And still, I think for this whole week, it will be Selenium only. So mostly next week, we'll start the API testing.
About GitHub and Jenkins
Yeah, that will come, right? That will come in the same in
this
these
week?
classes.
Okay.
So that we are going to cover, because you developed. So please develop the code and come back, so that it will be easy for you. You can work with GitHub, Git and GitHub. If you are not doing that, and it's difficult to practice that. That code is very important. Real time, you will use that Git and GitHub widely. So please finish till now whatever the code complete, at least a few. I'm not saying all the test cases, at least a few test cases you finish, so that you can push your code to your GitHub only. The code will be there in always, you can refer whenever you want. That will help you, right?
Mhm.
So that's it. See all the data read from Excel sheet.
Keyword driven test is different from data driven.
Keyword driven is a different. What will happen? Every method you have a one, every function you have a name, right? That name you will mention in the Excel sheet. From Excel sheet, you will control which method you want to run, which method you don't want to run. The yes or no toggling will be there in the columns, and that you will do that. But I never tried that. That's another keyword rules. For every function, one keyword you will give, and that keyword, so which method you want to run. For example, we have written in the registration base multiple methods. So that methods, the flow you will tell. That flow, you will just say yes, yes, yes. Only that functions will run. So based on the data you will provide in the Excel sheet, then that flow methods it will run for you. That's a keyword driven testing. Yeah, so I never used that, but that's the approach, how to do that. So generally, you'll develop all the methods. The same methods, it will be repeated.
So it's
in
like
Excel
the
sheet.
setting priority, like here we set priority there.
Again, everything same. Okay, so the methods you will give in the Excel sheet.
Okay.
And the data and everything will be again data provider concept also will use.
Okay, the method, everything, the body, everything will write there in the Excel.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So, but it's not that much used now. So nowadays, like data driven is mostly used. Okay.
They were data driven mostly because every company has a data only, right? So
Yeah, okay.
that's it. See who all the test cases are passed now. Okay. Yeah, that's all for the day. Thank you. See you. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.